Hey everybody, I'm back again Monday, August 4th. I know I haven't done too many videos recently. I do have a few people that are commenting, which is nice. Nice to hear from everyone. Uh, Actually, today is Monday, August the 4th. In case you're wondering, here in the USA. One thing I wanted to say while I'm lounging here at the pool for my very first time, actually. Very first time I've hung out at the pool. Absolutely nobody else is here. It's 1:45 in the afternoon. Not one soul is here. We just finished lunch about 1 o'clock. Mom's over there in the room reading, doing something on her computer. So I decided to just come out here and test the water out. It is heated, but it's hot enough here you don't even need it heated. It's like bath water. Anyway, one thing I wanted to say before I show you around a little bit, show you the pool area, is this place is not a nursing home, people. Getting some comments saying, "Oh, Santa, you're in a nursing home." Wrong. It's not a nursing home. It's actually called a senior living facility. That's where my mom likes it, because everything's right here. She has things to do. Food's included. Everything's included. Electrics is included. Air conditioning everywhere. It's luxury living, folks. It's like a luxury condo. It's not a nursing home. They do have another separate area in a separate building if you need full-time help. If you need full-time assistance, you can go over there, but it's much more expensive. My stepmother, she does not need that. That's why I'm here, to help her and to enjoy myself and relax also. Get away from the negativity in the Philippines and the craziness over there. The crazy people, crazy driving 2 hours to go to any good shopping. Here, everything's right here, folks. 2 minutes away, I can get anything I want. Anyway, just wanted to tell you that it's not a nursing home for whatever you think. I'm not done with the Philippines either, folks. If you know me, you know I have two young kids there. So I'm not abandoning my kids. I will be back and forth. I will be going back there again. For how long? It's not for sure. But I have to keep in touch with the kids. They still need their daddy. So yeah, but things are a little better over there. I get to talk to them a lot, since I am funding them over there. They do see me on the phone here. So it's not the same. I do miss them, but I will see them soon, before the year's over. My daughter's birthday's coming up in November, so I promised her I would see her on her birthday. So if you're watching, I'll be there. Anyway, let me just show you real quick what the pool area looks like close up here. I showed you before, but not really close. Let's take a look. It's not very deep, folks. I guess they don't want anybody drowning in here. The deepest end is 4 feet. That goes all the way to over here, 6 inches. 3 feet over here. They have a hot tub over there, but I think it's out of order. They have a sign saying closed. But really, you don't need any hot tub. Maybe this winter, maybe. Plenty of seats. They have these little areas too. You can go in there and hang out. One behind me also. Lots of tables, lots of chairs, umbrellas. This is the dining room I'm showing you now, the big windows. This is just called, it's like the clubhouse. The gym is right here where I'm pointing. I go to the gym every morning after breakfast, folks. This is our building right here. Each building has a number. Ours is the number 7, the last one. There's 7 buildings, 4 rooms. They're each 2 stories. And they're doing the roofs, as you can see. They dried all this in. The last step will be tile, and then they'll do the rain spouts and everything. So they're working on building 6 right now, way over here. So they'll continue. They're working backwards. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they did the clubhouse already. It's all dried in. So it's a big project, folks. They said maybe by December all the buildings will be complete. I don't know. We'll see. Depends if there's any hurricanes. That's what we have here, folks. We have hurricanes. We don't have typhoons. Pretty much the same thing, though. And definitely not as many as the Philippines, which is Typhoon Alley. Philippines has 20, 25 a year. We get maybe 10, 15, but not that many hit this particular area. But you never know. You never know. Just like the Philippines, you never know. But it's definitely more dangerous where we live there on the beach. I told my wife to sell the place on the beach, sell it. It's difficult because, as I've explained to you guys, if you watch me a lot, that our place is rights only. There's no title attached, so it's very difficult to sell. But you can sell the rights. I told her to reduce the price, get out of there before the typhoons hit again. Get out of there. But I don't know how hard she's trying. She needs to try harder. Take less money. That's what I told her. Anyway, I don't want to live there anymore. I don't want to live on the beach anymore. No air conditioning. Sweat your balls off all the time. Outdoor living, bugs, ants, mosquitoes, bees, frogs, everything you could think of. I'm tired of it. I was there in that beach house, in that beach area, for what, 3 years? I don't know, seems like more than that. And just tired of it, just over it. So, if they ever want me to come back and live there full time, they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to find somewhere else to live. Some nice condo like this with a pool and a gym and shopping right next door somewhere like that that has air conditioned apartment. I'm done with the beach. I've had my fun. I really didn't enjoy the ocean. Didn't get much use out of it. The kids got a little bit of use, but then again, it's not like they go in there every day too. They like a pool. They love the pool. My daughter loves the pool. So we have to find a place with a pool. If they ever want me to move back there permanently, that's what they're going to have to do. But for now, I'm here. I'm here with my 95-year-old mom, stepmother. I told you guys already. That's why I'm here. But I'm really relaxed now. Feeling better in my brain, feeling better in my body. Like I said, working out 30 minutes every day, toning my body, getting in shape, eating much better, much better. Everything's going good. Very calm. Nothing to complain about. Nothing. I can't find one thing to really complain about, as opposed to the Philippines, where I had constant complaints. Constant. I'm over it. A couple people said, why don't you go back to US? Yeah, that's what I did. I'm back in the USA, in the reality here. Hey, don't get me wrong. America has many problems also. Many issues, especially political. But, you know, it's like that everywhere in the world, wherever you go. Politics and religion, the two worst things you can talk about. As a bartender, I was told never to talk about politics or religion behind the bar. Always cause problems, trouble, fights. So, I agree. Anyway, once again, this is not a nursing home, folks. It's basically luxury condo living. But there's no children allowed here. No children, so I cannot ever bring my kids here to live. Although they would love it. They would love the food. They would love the pool. But the kids aren't allowed. You have to be of retirement age to live here. That's why it's called senior living. So if one day I ever want to get the kids to come to America and I'm living here permanently, we'll have to find a place to live. Not here. Not allowed. But that's up to the kids. I don't know, maybe they'll want to do that when they get a little older. They'll want to go to high school here or something like that. I can tell you one thing, they'll get a better education here in America than they ever would in the Philippines. They would have more opportunities here for a better job. Philippines is difficult, people. Very difficult. Unless you can become a doctor, attorney, something like that, or a specialized job, maybe you could make a life out of it and stay there your whole life. But there are people that do it, that make a good life over there. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it's more difficult. That's why they call America a land of opportunity. And a lot of foreigners, Filipinos, Asians of all types, all kinds of people, they want to come to America. That's why they had that open border, and all those Mexicans and Haitians, they all came here. But now Trump is trying to send them back because they came here illegally. You know, I had to go through all kinds of crap to get my visa in the Philippines. They didn't let me in for free. I couldn't just stay there as long as I wanted illegally. So that's the way to do it. If you're here illegally, you need to go back and do it legally. Not buck the system. You can't do it in any other country. You definitely can't do it in the Philippines. They'll come after you. They'll fine you, put you in jail, or ship you back. 1, 2, 3. So every country should have very strict rules on that stuff. And in the Philippines, no foreigners can own property, land. You can own a condo, you can lease, but you can't own property. Not here. Anybody can buy anything. You can buy, if you got enough money, you can buy everything up. Anything you want, as long as you got the cash. Doesn't matter what country you're from. Doesn't matter. Chinese own a bunch of stuff over here, especially in New York, Hawaii. They own a lot of real estate. I wish U.S. would have had those laws. They should have. No foreigners can own property. No, not true. Not in the U.S. I think the Philippines has won the money there. They have a good rule. They have a good law. or the Chinese would be buying up all those islands. Oh man, anyway, I'm enjoying the afternoon here. It is pretty warm. For those wondering, I am in Florida, and the climate here in Florida is pretty much very similar to the Philippines. Very similar. It's tropical, folks. Just like the Philippines, it's tropical. We got the coconut palms, we got the palm trees, we got the humidity, we got the rain, we got the storms. It's just like the Philippines, folks. So the only difference is we have aircon. There's aircon. You walk in one room, aircon. You walk out, you walk back in another room, aircon. Everything's right here. Everything's convenient. Traffic is much, even though there's heavy traffic, we have traffic lights, folks. We don't have tricycles and 125cc motorcycles taking up all the streets and going 10 miles an hour. You know, we don't have that here. We have traffic lights. We have organization here. Everything's organized. We have real grocery stores. Prices are expensive. They're not like Philippines. But some stuff in the Philippines is expensive also. But everything's organized here, folks. Not everything's paperwork here, folks. We have computer systems that do everything for you. You can do everything online. You don't have to go to the DMV or the other places and wait in line for hours. You know, you can do everything online here. Basically. Not always. But if you have to go somewhere, it doesn't take you hours and hours of paperwork. And then they tell you, oh, you don't have enough paperwork, you have to come back. Doesn't happen here, folks. Doesn't happen here. So, things are good, especially in this place. Our food's included. We go to a restaurant every day. We don't cook at all. We don't cook at all. Sometimes at night we'll have a snack. But our big meal is lunch. We have a basic breakfast. But the menus changes every month. But every day you have 3 separate entrees that change, and then you have another menu that's always available. You can always order something off of that. So if you don't like anything of their 3 entrees, you can just order off the always available menu, which is nice. There is a bar here also. It's open some evenings. If you want to hang out at the bar, they have some entertainment. You can buy alcohol. You can be social. They have a movie theater here. You can go watch a movie most afternoons. They play bingo here. They have art class, which Mom likes to go to. They lots of things to do. They have parties, all kinds of little functions, get-togethers. They have all kinds of things going on. Enough things every day that if you want to do something every day, you can. They have lectures. All kinds of stuff, folks. All kinds of stuff to keep you busy if you want. If you don't want to do nothing, you can do your own thing, of course. A lot of people have cars here, even though they're elderly. A lot of cars here. A lot of people still drive. They're 80 years old. Or 90 years old, they're still driving. Some people I can't believe are still driving. But this parking lot's full, folks. Parking lot's full. They have covered parking. You have to pay extra for. Or anything that's not covered is free parking. We have covered parking to protect our car because the sun just kills your car here. But yeah, it's amazing how many people still drive. My mom does not. So I have a car. I take her wherever she wants to go. We take little trips here and there. We do a lot of things. And they also have a bus service, folks. A free bus and cars to take you to your doctor's appointments, things like that. You can tell them we need a car for such and such a day, such and such a time, and the car will pick you up. It's a nice car. It's a Chrysler 300. Or they have bus trips going everywhere. All kinds of trips every day. To the grocery store, to restaurants, to I'm going to the casino. There's a big casino here. I'm going to do that this week on the bus. So really, you don't even have to drive if you don't have a car. You can still get around, but it is nice to have a car in this town. So anytime you want, you just hop in your car and go. So everything's here. Luxury living, folks. No problems. Traffic lights. Traffic lights. We don't have a problem fighting tricycles. Anyway, I'm happy to be here. Once I go to the Philippines to see my kids, I will be coming back because Mom needs me here. She really needs me, and my kids understand. And my wife, I told her, I'm not moving back to that beach place, that beach house in Dingalan. I'm not moving back there. Told her to sell it, and maybe one day I'll come back. If she sells it, she'll have enough money to find another place where the schools are better and cleaner, better living. So that was my advice. We'll see if she follows it. Anyway, that's it. This video is getting kind of long, but I'm just sitting out here by myself. Nice quiet, except for the banging for the roof, working on the roofs. It's very quiet and peaceful. I'm gonna hop back in the pool here, cool off again. Alright, so that's it for now. No longer signing out as Santa Claus, of course. I still got my beard, but it's a lot shorter. I trimmed the sides, just keeping this a little longer right here. Keeping my hair fairly long. I don't want to cut it off. I don't care what anybody says, but I like my hair. Maybe one day I'll get tired of it, but right now, no, not gonna do it. You never know. Someday I might get tired of it and have a normal haircut, but right now I don't want to be normal. I'll probably always keep the beard a little bit because I hate shaving. Not gonna do that. Don't want to shave. Don't want to spend half my life shaving in retirement. Here, shaving's a bitch. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for following me all these years. I know some of you I've let down because I don't do that many videos, but really don't have much to show you. Don't have much to say. But I guess I did make this video pretty long. Hopefully you stuck with me. You're interested in what I have to say. But that should fill you in on everything. What I'm doing here, my life here. As far as right now. Alright, so I'm enjoying myself. I do feel a lot better, body and mind. Alright, so God bless everyone. Thanks for watching, and thanks for sticking with me all these years. God bless. Over and out.